I'm a Mercari guy.
I love
Yeah,
Mercari.
I'm a Mercari
I'm
guy.
a Mercari guy too.
And now that there's no
Seller
Mercari
fees.
seller fees,
Yep. But the
it,
people are paying for that though. The buyer is picking that up.
really,
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So
and the only reason why I know that
what's it called? What's the?
I don't know. The only reason why I know that is because I recently was trying to negotiate one of the items, and the guy was like, "Come on!" Like he was trying to like lowball me bad. Like it was like 25, and he like just set the minimum, and he was like, I'll give you $11 for it. And I'm like, dude, no, like 24. And sometimes if they give me a stupid answer, I'll go up $1 than my
Yeah.
previous offer because I'm
Yeah.
like, well, now this price is this price.
I got a stupid answer on the way here.
It's just ridiculous,
in the
right?
traffic.
I understand why people do what they do,
Yeah.
right? Because they would just want to see, well, what's the worst they can do? Is
You
say
never
no,
know.
right?
You never know.
Exactly. But he said to me, he said, oh, come on, now the buyers have to pay the selling fee now. Now I haven't bought anything on Mercari yet, and this just happened the
I
other day.
haven't
so
bought anything.
I'm gonna have to go on there and
time.
act as if I'm gonna buy something and check it out
Maybe
for sure.
see it, yeah.
But yeah, I love Mercari. It's simple. It's and this isn't sponsored by Mercari. There's
Yeah,
no
no, hell
nothing like
no.
that. But just like it's so much easier because everything is
All the
up
fees that they took
front.
from us the last couple of years, nah.
Dude, everything's up front though.
I-
Like eBay, bro.
I do like Mercari. I like the platform, how easy it is. It's straightforward. It shows you how much you're going to make once you set your price.
And that's what you get.
And printing out the shipping label, it's picking which shipping carrier you're going to choose. But I have been using eBay a lot because a lot of my vintage stuff, especially the shirts, that should be on eBay, but the Mercari, it was just a convenience to list it. And I'm in no rush to move stuff, but now with there's no selling fees, when that actually launched, I went down everything, $5 less. I'm like sending offers to the people who like it or just sponsoring it. I like using Mercari, and eBay's cool too.
The only thing I don't like about Mercari is they're a little restrictive with what you can do. Like in terms
How
of
so?
like they allow you to promote 10 products. So you
A
can
day.
look a day,
Yes.
right? So you can only do that. You can't change all your product prices to be reflected, I guess, in a promotion. And I'm not sure how well they promote it. I guess they're supposed to put it to the top of the ranking or the listings or whatever it is. I can't confirm that, but the fact that I can only do 10, if I have 300, 400, 500 listings, that means I have to like do 10 and then I got to wait till the next day and I got to do the next
Right.
10 and the next 10. And then the other thing I don't like is that if I want to send an offer back, or if I want to reprice things, or if I want to control the price, it stops me and it says your price has to be
below
X amount,
10%. And they're giving like to the cents instead
Right.
of just making it an even the even amount.
So that's my only complaint with
Same,
it is
same.
the like
I agree.
let me price it, let me offer, let me discount or not discount as much or as little as I want to. At least give me that. The promotion thing, okay. You know what I mean? Okay, you're saying, well, we're only going to give you 10 because if you promoted 300 items, then you're going to take up all this. Like, okay, I understand the promotion part, right? Because essentially you're getting it promoted for free, right? I mean, you're lowering your price
Right,
or whatever. But
right.
I just think they need to fix the whole price thing and just not be so restrictive. But again, the platform's great.
What I'm trying to figure out too is, say if I promote my item to the likers, and say Mercari chooses the price that is something I don't want. If you go back into the listing and you edit the price yourself, I wonder if that actually alerts the person. It's just like OfferUp. If you lower the price on OfferUp and say somebody liked it, they're getting alert. I do it all. I get the alerts all the time. They're getting an alert saying, "Hey, this price just dropped. So and so just dropped this price on this item."
Yeah,
I don't know if that actually
either. I've wondered that too, though. But
Right.
I'll tell you what you can't do is recently I found that one of my Pokemon sealed products was worth like $120 more than I had it listed for. So I was like, oh shit, like we'll say it was $50. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna put this for $170. And that's fair, that's still fair market
Yeah.
value. That's lining up with whatever. Once you do that and you raise your price by any amount and you go to promote it, it will say this product cannot be promoted because you manually changed the price. So like
I haven't ran into that.
so like say you have a product and you list it for $50, right? You promote it, it goes down to 58, whatever, 56, right? You do that a bunch of times, right? You've done that for a couple weeks now. Now you're in the 40s, you're 49, whatever, right? Then you say, you know what? This is too low of a price. I went too low with this. I want to raise it to $65 because the value's gone up. You change the price, $64.99 or $65, right? The next time you go to promote that, it's going to say cannot be promoted. So you just have to delete the listing
And relist
it. It's so annoying because I've had to do that with so many products. And when you're trying to manage 300-400 products, I've had to like resave the pictures so I don't have to retake them.
Yeah.
Resave the pictures, re-upload the pictures, and then once you put it at 65, then you can start the whole promotion and discount again. But once you manually change that, you can't promote it
Good
again.
to know. I did not know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
but then that again, that's with the whole restrictive of the Mercari that I just wish. eBay, man, eBay banned me twice for twice, not once, but twice for selling Pokemon, and then the person saying it wasn't real, and I sent them invoices from my distributor
That's just
saying
typical eBay that has no.
It was the
favor
first
to
order.
to the seller.
It was the
Yeah.
first order I
Yeah.
sold on both accounts. I sent them the invoice. Nope. I'm like, this is literally my invoice just from my distributor. We can't accept that. The customer's saying that it's counterfeit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, the customer's not an expert.
Right.
Like, so I got screwed out of the product and they refunded them. So I just said, you know what? I've just been like,
Yeah,
screw
they have
eBay,
no
man.
help. They favor the buyer versus
100%.
the seller.
And I understand. Listen, there's some instances where there are a lot of scummy sellers out there. I know a couple of you. I know a couple of you scummy ass sellers. I know you. And but I also know that the majority of sellers are actually good sellers, right? I know enough sellers to know that there are more scummy buyers than scummy sellers. At least that I've witnessed in my 6-7 years of reselling. Because man, I'm telling you, even with Amazon, you send it in, they open up the
Yeah,
packs.
that's all yo.
That happened
I
to me
know
a couple.
nothing about Amazon. Yeah,
Bro,
that's your world.
just like they would do on eBay or Mercari. I've sent in Pokemon cards. They'll open them up. They'll take out the good cards, put them back, and send it back, and then say, "This person sent me a box of open Pokemon cards. I didn't send you anything." And it's like, how do you prove that? Even if I took a picture of the box
Yeah,
sealed,
that sucks.
it's
That
just like,
sucks.
so it's like there has to be some kind of like direction where Amazon's like, okay, the buyer is saying that you sent them open packs. The seller is saying, no, that's not the case, and can provide evidence of distribution and all that other shit. So what do we do? At that point, honestly, I think the company needs to take the hit and just be like, okay, we're going to refund you, but it's not going to affect the seller because we don't know who's telling the truth here.
Mhm.
And I guarantee you, if companies started doing that, maybe they would try to like tighten up on. Honestly, I don't know what the answer is because how do you stop it? You know what I mean? How do you stop that? You can't.
Well, there's always going to be scummy people, unfortunately. Again, I'm finally starting to get into eBay. When it comes to high value stuff, especially like the Pokemon, if we're talking about Pokemon packs, I'd rather just sell those locally. And speaking of collecting those back when they first came out, my brother found my binder, and all of them were shadowless.
Oof.
He goes, "Do you know what this is?" I'm like, "No." All of them are shadowless. We got them graded CGC, and
Love CGC.
I wanted to post. I missed out because we got them back. Well, we submitted them August 2020. We
Probably took over a year.
We didn't get them back until September 2021.
Yeah.
I really wanted to post them the whole lot on eBay, but I didn't want to take the chance because that's. I mean, there was, at the time $6-7 grand worth of shadowless stuff or graded cards. I didn't want to take the chance, and that's what led to the procrastination. Thankfully, last year I found somebody locally who bought the whole shebang. But I'm very skeptical on if it's a really, really expensive item or something that people could say it's counterfeit. I try to stay away from the online selling. I'll just try to do it local.
I got to tell you a quick story about my worst Mercari, which was my latest.
Go ahead, because I want to tell you mine as well.
Yeah, so I sold this person. We were negotiating 2 Pokemon booster boxes. One was a Unified Minds. One was I can't remember the other one, but I had it listed for $850. I agreed on $600. Okay, huge discount already. Okay, so that's a $600 booster pack. This guy, and stupid me, I should have known there was no profile pic. No reviews.
Just joined that month.
Like
yeah,
a dumbass. Because I'm like, Mercari got my back, no problem, right?
Nah.
This other booster box I had listed for $250 and I sold it for $175. So we're talking almost $800 worth of stuff, right? Okay, I send it in acrylic boxes because I'm such an OCD collector.
As am I.
I pick out the perfect booster box sealed and I buy a $40 acrylic case that fits it perfectly in its closet,
Right.
never to be touched again, right?
You did the right thing.
I sent them wrapped, bubble wrapped, and packed. You know, I did this for a living. You know what I mean? I know what I'm doing. Pack it up, right? I send it. He wants to open up a return because he says it was received damaged, and he's showed a picture of the acrylic case smashed. Right. First of all, I don't know how the acrylic case smashed like that with all the bubble wrap.
But even that's not
right.
If they receive something like that, how is that? You're not the carrier.
I know. Wait.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listen. It gets better, right?
Yes.
So the booster box in the acrylic case that got smashed had a little bend in the corner, and he said, "Look, it's damaged." Right. So Mercari allows them to return it. The other box, he said it was smashed, but he's going to keep the other box that he paid $175. But the $600 box is in question now, right?
Oh.
Mercari gives him or puts it on hold. He sends it back. Okay. I open the box up to see the return. It's Palladia. It's the newest set that was just released like 2 sets ago.
Mm-hmm.
He returned a different booster box. I told Mercari, hey, they said take a picture of everything. I take a picture of it all around. Mercari says, okay, thank you. And then we're going to investigate. Okay. So now, like 2 days go by, I get an email that says, hey, we've concluded in the investigation that the item that was sent was the correct item. And I go, correct item. This says Unified Minds. This says Palladia. Well, the customer said that they had sent back the correct item. And I'm like, so I'm out $600 now. Needless to say, I didn't get my way. This guy got away with getting $600 returned to him. And he got a $600 box. And he sent me a $100 fucking new booster box that I still have it sealed. And you know where he's from?
Boston. Oh, Massachusetts.
Guess where you're from in Massachusetts?
Where?
Haverhill?
I'm not from Haverhill.
Not from Haverhill, but
there.
yeah. That's where he's from.
Haverhill.
Yep.
What? You should.
I'm gonna go.
We're gonna talk.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna get $600. You fucked me. You fucked me out of $600.
I can't wait to see what's his name is.
So I got screwed out of that, and that was like my biggest loss from Mercari, and unfortunately, that was the latest one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they again Mercari, and once Mercari sends you that conclusion email, that's it.
There's no appeal process. It's like
no, they just tell you GFY. That's it. That's it. My story short. I have immaculate track record, 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
My shipping, how I package everything, I'm very on point. If it's a vintage item, I actually have a Nostalgiaholic sticker on the back. I hand write, thank you, so and so.
You add your personal
for your purchase.
touch. Yeah.
At Nostalgiaholics and then Richard. Like I actually, I want somebody to receive this and be like, oh shit, it's as if they were ordered it offline from a major company. I put the shirt in a bubble wrap. Not bubble wrap, the clear poly bag, but then in another poly bag. It's crazy. So I actually, my story with toys is that I found these Transformers at Marshall's, okay, for like $10. And I saw that they were going for about $70, $80. This is not compared to you. That what happened to you is horrible. But Hasbro tapes they actually put tape on their products. Like they tape it shut. So I sent it to him. It's brand new, never opened.
Wait, you mean like a seal? Like on Legos, how they have the tape seal?
No, Legos has the actual circle seal where you know if somebody opened up.
Yeah.
This package actually had like packing tape. It was seriously, when you do your run,
okay,
look at the Hasbro,
okay,
the bigger stuff.
Yeah,
you'll see that there's a lot of tape on it. Because I actually went to Walmart the next day and I wanted to see if this actually was for all the toys. I sent it to him. He gives me a 1 star and he leaves the review. He's like, the seller said it was brand new, but it wasn't. It was just taped back up. Ruined my fucking rating. I hate that. The second one, I sold a pair of used headphones. Now, pictures. You want to talk about pictures? I take the most detailed pictures, the light shining on it. Even if there's a little crack or anything, the girl gets it and leaves me another 1 star and says item cleanliness. When I was like, yo, these are headphones from 2001. They're used, and it's in the description. Contains multiple flaws. Please see pictures. Item condition used or fair actually on Mercari. That's my aggravating story.
It always gets touchy when you're talking about used products, because it's like used, I guess, could be subjective, but as a seller, you know what's
right,
what's
but
new,
we're taking
good, fair, poor.
But we're taking the steps. I want to see pictures. The more pictures you post, obviously, the better chances it's going to sell. And then hopefully the person who's buying it isn't an idiot and they're actually going to look at the pictures. But when it just sucks when sellers they go out of their way to make sure the description is actually great and to make the buyer comfortable. And then when they receive the product, they say, "Fuck you." It's so annoying. But we keep moving. It's all good.
The Boss Podcast is sponsored by Amazon Lit. If you're looking to start an Amazon business or you'd like information on how to start an Amazon business, or maybe you already have an Amazon business and you're looking for guidance, knowledge, or education, you definitely want to check out the guys over at Amazon Lit. I got a link in the description. You can check it out and go ask them whatever you like. There's no obligation, but you can at least ask them and get some knowledge and education. If you've always wanted to start a business, now's the time to do it. There's no better time than now. Amazon Lit, appreciate you guys. Thank you for sponsoring the podcast.